Zelensky's visit to Munich concluded with him receiving the Ewald von Kleist Award at the Munich Security Conference. This award, named after its founder, a participant in the plot against Hitler, is presented for outstanding contributions to peace and international conflict resolution. The speaker expresses skepticism regarding this recognition. The script suggests that European leaders, due to perceived substantial investments in the conflict in Ukraine, are committed to ongoing support. Zelensky is portrayed as a key figure in these continued efforts. While European leaders reportedly sought to reinforce their support for Ukraine, a diplomatic shift emerged concerning Kiev and Beijing. Relations between the two reportedly improved, coinciding with the Munich conference. The script references previous statements by Zelensky regarding sanctions on Chinese companies. China recently announced its provision of energy assistance to Ukraine, including equipment for energy infrastructure restoration. Following this, Ukrainian diplomat Kuleba reportedly praised China, acknowledging its role as a significant trading partner and potential contributor to a peaceful resolution. The speaker characterizes these developments as reflecting geopolitical dynamics where interests influence diplomatic stances. The script details observed shifts in European political engagement. American Senator Marco Rubio, after attending the Munich Security Conference, where Zelensky received an award, reportedly traveled to meet Robert Fico in Slovakia and then Viktor Orban in Hungary. The speaker interprets this as a strategic move by Washington to signal its priorities and identify key partners in Europe. The text suggests that Zelensky's recent actions and statements were not the focus of this particular diplomatic outreach. The speaker implies a re-evaluation of alliances and influence dynamics within European politics, driven by practical considerations rather than sentiment. The script reports on alleged corruption in Ukraine. Sergei Vagonian, a grain trader, reportedly claims that widespread corrupt practices within the SBU, involving figures close to Zelensky, created a system for some. The text describes alleged schemes involving fabricated criminal cases, property seizures, and extortion against businessmen. Vagonian is now reportedly cooperating with agencies like NABU and providing information to U.S. financial services and the FBI. The script then claims that one of Vagonian's former security guards was allegedly conscripted into a combat unit despite having a legal deferment. The speaker implies this event is linked to Vagonian's cooperation with investigators and reflects a system that discourages criticism, as individuals might fear severe consequences, like military deployment. The script references Zelensky's discussions in Munich about his plans post-politics. The speaker expresses a skeptical and cynical view regarding his future. Meanwhile, Ukrainian negotiators are reportedly preparing for discussions in Switzerland. The speaker highlights Switzerland as a model for peaceful coexistence and civic problem-solving, contrasting it with what is described as a problematic central government in Ukraine. The speaker suggests that adopting a model like Switzerland's, focusing on self-governance and referendums, is presented as an unlikely scenario for Ukraine. The narrative concludes by emphasizing a focus on current political developments.